Welcome to Summit League Spotlight in the Midcoast Sports Studios. I'm Keenan Dixon. We go into another weekend of championship action with two teams remaining in women's soccer. Reigning champs Omaha are back in the mix after knocking off top seed Denver in a shootout Sunday night. The Mavericks are no strangers to shootouts after winning the Summit League title a year ago in penalty kicks over Oral Roberts. But this year they don't get hosting rights after South Dakota State knocked off ORU in grand fashion on a frozen Sunday in Brookings. The Jacks scored 5 goals, all coming off of the boots of 5 different players. ORU took an early lead in the match, but it was all Jacks after that, scoring 3 in the first half and 2 in the second to move to the title match with a 5-2 win. We'll sort out a champion during Sunday's title game at 1 o'clock at Fishback Soccer Park at South Dakota State. That game will air on Summit League Network. Men's soccer is a few days away from their tournament starting with the semifinals in Tulsa. Denver has wrapped up the regular season title, snatching it away from ORU after their 1-0 win over the Golden Eagles. Oral Roberts took 25 shots, putting 7 on goal, all of which were saved by Isaac Nami, who continues his stellar season. His .787 save percentage is 25th best in the nation. The performance sealed Nami's 10th clean sheet of the season, which is 2nd in the nation and 3rd in Denver's D1 history. The Pios put just 1 shot on goal, and that's all they needed to secure their 9th regular season crown. That shot came from the foot of Bryce Willoughby, who bagged his 3rd goal of the season on the biggest night of the league season. Denver is now 6-1 all-time at ORU, a record that favors them as they prepare for another run at a Summit League tournament crown. The 3 other teams are locked in for the tournament, and it's a repeat of last season and the season before. Oral Roberts, Kansas City, and Omaha have booked their trips back to the Summit League tournament and will play to knock off the Pios, who were the reigning champs. All matches will be airing on Summit League Network, starting with the first semifinal Thursday, November 9th at 3 o'clock Central. And volleyball is still a few weeks away from the start of their tournament, and the race to Vermillion is also a race for the top 2. The top 2 seeds are to bye into the semifinals, and North Dakota State is on fire as one of those teams in the mix, winning their last 5 matches while dropping just 1 set in that span. The Bison are 1 game out of first and sit in 4th place right now. Kansas City is half game ahead after losing to North Dakota State last week, and Omaha is tied for first with Denver after a similar result against the Bison a week ago. Reigning champs South Dakota are in 5th and a game and a half back from North Dakota State, while South Dakota State holds the last spot in the tournament at 5-6. So much can happen still as the season inches closer to a spectacular ending. North Dakota State's Allie Hinsey has led the Bison charge and says they need to keep it between the navigational buoys for the next couple of weeks.
I'm really excited. I know our team's really excited. We just need to, again, finish the conference how we want. These last 4 games are really crucial. So not taking what we did the last 5 games and just accepting that and being okay with that, but really stepping up to the challenge for these last 4 games.
The volleyball championship will start on November 19th with the quarterfinals from South Dakota in Vermillion. For tickets and info, visit thesummitleague.org/championships. And we crowned 2 champions on a cold Saturday in Brookings. South Dakota State's men's cross-country program won its 8th straight Summit League title behind freshman Carson Knocker's sensational performance. He's the first freshman to win newcomer of the championship and championship MVP in league history and helped the Jackrabbits overcome a tiebreaker with North Dakota State. South Dakota shook the women's race with their win. The Coyotes got fast times to knock off the reigning champs North Dakota State, who finished 3rd behind South Dakota State. North Dakota's Yunja Kutlik won the women's championship MVP, going sub-21 minutes and beating the field by 10 seconds. Monday is opening day for college hoops around the country, and Summit League Network will carry 8 games from around the league. One of those marquee games on the docket will be in Brookings, with South Dakota State hosting Akron in men's hoops. Stay connected with the Summit on social media at the Summit League and get all the details for championships and basketball season at thesummitleague.org.